Hey, every morning, a silent fork in the road appears before you. Most people miss it. They roll out of bed, reach for their phones, and hand over the steering wheel of their emotions to headlines, inboxes, and strangers' opinions. By the time their feet hit the floor, their day has already been decided for them, not by them. But there's a secret the strong live by and the scattered overlook. The first few minutes after you wake are the ignition key. In that window, your mind is clay, your nervous system is listening, and your future is quietly negotiating terms with your present. What you say, think, and do in those first moments doesn't just set a tone. It scripts your default responses for the next 24 hours. Marcus Aurelius, warrior, emperor, philosopher, opened his mornings with brutal honesty. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. He didn't write this to surrender to frustration, but to armor his mind with acceptance and agency. Expectation becomes preparation. Preparation becomes peace. Neuroscience now echoes this ancient wisdom. In those early minutes, your brain is bathed in neurochemistry, primed for imprinting. The first thoughts you think, the first inputs you consume, the first story you tell yourself, these carve grooves. They become the rails your attention, choices, and emotions will ride all day. Most people squander this golden window, scrolling, comparing, absorbing other people's urgency, sprinting into stress. The Stoics discovered an alternative. Use the morning to program reality-based confidence. Not fantasy affirmations that crack under pressure, but 10 clear, courageous truths that align your mind with how the world actually works. Truths that make you unshakable. Not because life gets easy, but because you get anchored. Imagine waking tomorrow genuinely eager, not because the day promises comfort, but because you're calibrated for clarity. Imagine criticism arriving and finding no hook to hang on. Imagine setbacks becoming data, not doom. The Greeks called this state ataraxia, unshakable tranquility. It's not luck, it's training, built one morning at a time. Over the next few minutes, you'll learn the exact declarations used by leaders in chaos, creators under pressure, and ordinary people who chose an extraordinary life. Each targets a common saboteur: fear, comparison, distraction, reactivity, procrastination, and replaces it with durable strength. These ideas have survived empires and wars because they work. The only variable is your discipline to use them. If this resonates, anchor it right now. I control my morning. I decide my day. Now sit up a little taller. Put a hand on your heart. Take a slow breath. Let's begin. I am responsible for how today feels. This is your declaration of independence. Not blame, responsibility. Not everything is my fault, but my attitude is my choice. Viktor Frankl, forged in hell, found the last freedom to choose your stance. If he could claim that space in a camp, you can claim it in traffic, in meetings, in uncertainty. Why this matters? Emotional outsourcing makes you a puppet of weather, feeds, and moods around you. Ownership turns you from reactor to author. Say it slowly. I am responsible for how today feels. My emotions are choices, not commands. I choose strength over weakness, clarity over confusion, hope over fear. Reminder: feel everything, but don't become everything you feel. Visitors, not roommates. Nothing can disturb my peace without my permission. Your mind is a fortress. Start guarding the gate. Marcus wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." The world can knock, you decide who enters. The power lies in the pause. Between stimulus and response, there is a sacred space. Learn to find it, boundaries to practice, delay reactions. Count 3 breaths before replying, choose inputs. No phone for the first 15-30 minutes. No doom scroll before you've set your state. Say it, nothing can disturb my peace without my permission. My inner world is not public property. Today, I choose what gets access to my attention. Drop it as a cue throughout the day, gate closed. Today, I focus only on what I can control. Anxiety burns energy you cannot spend. Focus funds the future you want. Epictetus split life into two piles: what's in your control and what isn't. Master this distinction, master your sanity. Your circle of control: effort, attitude, words, actions, reactions, decisions. Everything else. Weather, practice, 90/10/0 rule. 90% attention on control, 10% on influence, 0% on uncontrollable. When you catch yourself spiraling, ask, is this within my control? If no, release. If yes, act. Say it, today I focus only on what I can control. My attention follows my influence. My worth is not measured by today's outcomes. Detach identity from performance. Attach identity to values. Seneca lost status, wealth, even life at the command of emperors. What persisted? Essence. Preferred indifference, outcomes you prefer but that do not define you. Why it frees you: you try bolder things when your worth isn't on trial. You recover faster because failure hits your plan, not your identity. Say it, my worth is non-negotiable and pre-installed. I will give my best effort. Results will not decide my value. I will act, not just intend. Intentions are maps. Actions are steps. Only steps move you forward. Marcus, rise to the work of a human being. Virtue is action. Most people wait to feel ready. Professionals act and create readiness through motion. Implementation, intention, from I should exercise to at 7:30 a.m. I walk for 15 minutes, shoes by the door. From I'll write more to after coffee, 20 minutes of ugly first draft. Say it, I will act, not just intend. Progress over perfection. Doing over dreaming. Every challenge is a chance to grow stronger. Obstacles are weights. Lift them, grow. Admiral James Stockdale survived years of torture by coupling brutal facts with unbroken faith. This is anti-delusion resilience. Marcus, what stands in the way becomes the way. The grit you want lives on the other side of today's friction. Reframe in real time. This is training. Ask, what skill is this building? What belief is this testing? What boundary is this asking for? Say it, every challenge is a chance to grow stronger. I do not pray for easier days. I train for greater capacity. I will not compare my journey to anyone else's. Comparison steals sight before it steals joy. You see their summit, not their climb. Their edits, not their bloopers. Epictetus, mind your own actions. Your real competition is yesterday's you. Practice, define your metrics. Today's 1% better. Today's kept promise. Today's aligned choice. Celebrate others without shrinking yourself. Good for them. Back to my path. Say it, my path is unique. My timing is wise. My progress is real. I run my race at my pace toward my finish line. I choose discipline over motivation. Motivation is weather. Discipline is the climate you build. Cato trained will through discomfort. The point wasn't pain, it was proof. I do hard things because I said I would. Separate feelings from follow through. Your values deserve action even on low-energy days. Systems beat moods, if then plans. If it's 6:30, then I stretch. If I feel resistance, then I start with 2 minutes. Reduce friction, lay out clothes, pre-decide meals, block distracting apps. Say it, I choose discipline over motivation. My commitments lead, my feelings follow. Gratitude will shape how I see the day. Gratitude is mental weightlifting for abundance. It rewires attention to notice resources, not just risks. It doesn't delete problems, it adds perspective. Negative visualization, Stoic tool. Briefly imagine losing what you love, then return and savor it more. Micro practices, morning, one specific thing you're grateful for and why. Midday, appreciate a challenge for the muscle it's building. Evening, 3 tiny wins. Say it, gratitude will shape how I see the day. I choose appreciation over complaint, wonder over worry. I will end the day better than I started, commit to compounding. 1% daily becomes 37x in a year. Seneca's evening audit, what did I do well? Where did I slip? What will I do differently? This kills perfectionism. Even a bad day produces a lesson, therefore progress. Make it easy, define one daily gain. A paragraph written, a walk taken, a call made, a boundary held. Close the loop. Prepare tomorrow, tonight, clothes list. First task, say it, I will end the day better than I started. Today will teach me, I will learn. A 7-minute morning protocol to lock it in minute 1, breathe and arrive. Hand on heart. 1 slow inhale, 1 slow exhale. I'm here. Minute 2, read the 10 declarations out loud. Feel the words, don't rush them. Minute 3, circle of control dump. Write what's on your mind, mark C, control, or X, not. Act on C, release X. Minute 4, choose your identity word for the day, calm. Courageous, clear, kind. Write one action that proves it. Minute 5, MIT, most important task. 1 needle mover, time boxed. Minute 6, gratitude, 1 specific, 1 sentence, why. Minute 7, implementation, intention. At time and place, I will action for duration. Optional 2-minute evening close, 60 seconds. 3 wins, even tiny. 60 seconds, 1 improvement for tomorrow. Prep 1 thing. Anchors you can whisper anytime, pause, then choose. Is this mine to control? 1 thing fully. This is training. Gate closed. Final charge, most people give away their mornings and then wonder why the day owns them. Not you. You will set your state, select your inputs, choose your focus, and act from values. You will measure worth by being, not by scoreboard swings. You will train gratitude, discipline, and courage in small ways that add up. Your mornings shape your days. Your days shape your life. Your life shapes your legacy. If this message hit home, claim it out loud. I control my morning. I decide my day. Then live these words for the next 24 hours and watch how life starts answering to you.